Hello guys, today we are back again with another video, and in today's video we are going to be doing a Prime Icon Moments Gianfranco Zola review. Now starting off with the price that I bought him for, I bought him for 915k, but now as I am recording he is going for around 700k. I only bought him for like 4 days ago and he's already dropped by 200k, but am I planning to selling him? I don't really think so. He is 5'6" with high medium work rates, which is almost perfect for a striker. He's right footed and he's got the 4-star skill moves and the 4-star weak foot, which is really helpful. Already if you look at the base stats, he's got 90 pace, 94 shooting, 90 passing, 94 dribbling, 44 defending, which doesn't really matter for an attacking player, and 65 physical. Now in game stats, as you can see, the pace is already really high. Now if you look at his shooting, he's got 91 attack positioning, which is very helpful for him. He's got 96 finishing, which is a really high stat for a striker. He's got 92 shot power, 92 long shots, 90 volleys, and 87 penalties. So already as you can see, he's got 90 stats and just high 80 stats in the shooting, which is almost perfect for a striker. For the passing stat, he's got 90 vision, 88 crossing, 93 free kick accuracy. The short passing is 92, the long passing is 86, and the curve is 91. Not only is he really quick, really good at shooting, but he's also a playmaking attacker, which is really helpful. He's got 88 agility, 89 balance, 92 reactions, 95 ball control, 96 dribbling, and the 85 composure. That is just like incredible stats with all dark green stats. Now for the physical, not looking too good, but if you're 5'6", you're not expecting a crazy amount of strength and all that, but he's got 56 jumping, 80 stamina, 58 strength, and 65 aggression. If we look at the traits he's got the finesse shot trait, flair, outside the foot, and yeah. Now if you look at the stats that he's got when I played the games with him, I've already played 74 games with him. Now in that gameplay that you're going to be seeing shortly, these are all from division rivals and from foot champs, and just I think one friendly game, that was about it. The majority of the games was from foot champs, and if you guys are wondering, I did finish in gold 2, 1 win away from gold 1, 4-1 goals in 74 games, and he's got 26 assists to go with it. So the chemistry style, before we do actually get into the gameplay, I did use an engine on him just to try and max out, well, try to get as high as possible with the dribbling and pace and passing. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay.
Alright guys, so getting into the clips now, as you can see with the pros and cons, the first thing that we've got for the pros is the dribbling. Now as you would expect, the dribbling is one of the best things he's got as his card, especially when it shows it's 94 as a stat. He's a really tidy player when it comes to his dribbling, and also with the 4-star weak foot, which we'll talk about later, it helps him because in foot champs people don't expect if he's going to go on his left on or on his right. So with that in mind, his dribbling is absolutely, like, as you would expect, unbelievable. Now into the finishing, I did play Zola as a striker in a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, so as you would expect, there's going to be a lot of chances for Zola. And the one thing I really like about his shooting is the trait that he's got as an outside the boot trait that really comes in clutch with him. Now obviously he's got the finesse shot trait, which really helps a lot. The thing that really just like was amazing with Zola was in fact the outside the boot, because it did come up clutch for him in the few clips that you will be seeing with him. So his finishing is amazing. He can be inconsistent sometimes. That's the thing. That's the reason why he's got not 99 finishing, but he does have a really good finishing stat, and he does finish most of his chances. Most of them. Sometimes it doesn't go in, but most times it does go in for him. Now into the playmaking. This is one thing that I really liked about Zola. As a striker, you do expect your striker to be finishing your chances, but for me personally, Zola is a type of player that needs to be also given the ball, passing it. Playmaking with Zola, it helps a lot. Him and Hazard together does really do combine together, because they both can finish really well and they have the playmaking stat to go with that. So him finishing his chances, not only that, but he can also play make. Now the next pro is going to be the 4-star combo. Now this helps so much because especially in foot champs, people don't exactly know where he's going to go, and the 4-star skill moves, you basically need 4-star skill moves in this FIFA to be doing certain skill moves that does help him in game. Me personally, I don't do skill moves with my players, but as you can know, he is such a great dribbler, and he can also do the skill moves that would come up clutch with him. Now another thing that's another positive is he is fast. As you would expect with a 90 and above stat, you expect your players to be fast, and he is fast indeed, and it makes him a really good player to be having with. You don't want a player to be, slow and not really being able to do much when he's got the ball. He's really fast. And the last pro we've got with Zola is his positioning. I really love this thing about Zola, where he just makes some really good runs, and it doesn't, like, some players have this kind of thing where they just have incredible runs. Thankfully, Zola is one of them, and it helps him so much to get into them positions to take a shot, and he does most times finish them. Now with the cons, there's only two, as you can see, and it is firstly the stamina. It's not much of a con, if I'm being honest with the stamina. It's the fact that you just really need to sub him off. If it's a really close game, you're going to have to sub him off. I've got Mbappe untradeable, so it doesn't really bother me too much to have to sub him off, but it's disappointing because there's so much fun with him that you can't enjoy him completely. But nevertheless, he is a player, when you do have the time to play with him, he is an incredible player. The last con is going to be he is a weak player, which you do expect from a 5'6" player, but as I said before, he's got amazing dribbling, amazing pace, like everything bar the physicality. The physicality does let him down, but 5'6", you don't expect him to be, you know, having 85 strength or whatever. But there's one thing that really does catch my eye on with that strength. He does bounce off a few players. You've seen one of them, I think it was against Carvajal team of season, where he bounced off Carvajal and he did put it in. A bit jammy, but that's how Zola is. Sometimes he can be a bit jammy with them things, which is a player you do want to have. So guys, that is going to be the end of the review. I hope you guys did enjoy the review. I did give him a 4.5 out of 5. He is an enjoyable player. Obviously, if he had that, you know, if the stamina was a bit higher, you know, maybe like an 85 or a 99, 80, I think that would push it to a really high, maybe a 4.8 or something. It's obviously the physicality that also puts it down slightly, but an amazing player. He has dropped by quite a bit, so that's a player you could easily get for your club, especially we're in May. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and peace. See you guys next time. Adios.